Hi there, this is Dave Buggy, President of Strava Technology Group. We're specialists in Microsoft CRM as well as Microsoft Dynamics 365. We'd love to hear from you if there's any way that we can help with your implementation of Microsoft CRM. Today we're going to talk about a problem that's long plagued the Dynamics CRM product, which is the inability to have multiple contacts on a lead in the system. This creates a lot of challenges. First of all, that it does not track companies and contacts the same way that accounts and contacts are tracked. So training your team, your sales force on two completely different ways to manage, let's say, companies and contacts certainly would be problematic, would cause user adoption issues, confusion, etc. The only way in the out-of-the-box version of Microsoft CRM to track multiple contacts at the lead level is to create multiple leads. Unfortunately, there's a lot of problems with doing that. You're creating multiple disconnected records. When you go to qualify a lead over, obviously it creates an opportunity, an account, and a contact. Then you'd have to go back and you'd have to convert all the other associated leads, or in this case, non-associated leads. Then you'd have to delete the accounts and opportunities that are created by doing that. Then finally, you'd have to go to each contact that was created with those extra leads, and you'd have to reassociate them to the right account record. So there's no way that I see that working for most users that I've run into in my 14 plus years of working with Dynamics CRM. So it's certainly unfortunate. I've actually seen companies that are implementing Dynamics CRM and that I've helped implement CRM abandon the leads module completely due to this challenge. In a lot of cases, people that are prospecting, they're prospecting to multiple contacts within an organization. So trying to use the out-of-the-box leads functionality with Dynamics CRM is really problematic for them because it just doesn't support the ability to have multiple contacts. So we have built an enhancement for Dynamics CRM and for Dynamics 365 that's compatible with versions 2016 and later, all the way up to the most current version of Dynamics 365, which is what we're going to see today. So I'm going to show you the solution that we built to handle multiple contacts. If you're on a version prior to 2016, by all means, reach out. We'd love to show you the latest and greatest of Dynamics 365. Microsoft has just been pouring tons of innovation into the platform over the last year. So definitely would be worth your while to take a look at what's happening within the newest version. So let's go ahead and let's hop over here to my Dynamics 365 system, and this is fairly out of box. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new lead. So what you'll notice here is that in the out-of-the-box version of Dynamics CRM or Dynamics 365, you have both a company record and a contact record in one in the leads area of the product, right? So as you're entering information here, we'll just enter some base information here, and we'll enter the primary contact. We'll put Sam Smith. Oops, go back and correct that. And then I'll show you how we've overcome the challenge of not being able to have multiple contacts within a lead record. So let's enter just some base data here. We'll go ahead and enter the company. It's Smith Inc. And that's probably about all that we need. So this is probably familiar to you if you're utilizing the Dynamics CRM system. So we just created a lead. We're prospecting to this lead. We're talking with Sam Smith, and through the course of that, we find two other contacts that are associated to this organization that we also need to have on our radar as we prospect this account. So unfortunately, there's really just no way to do that with the out-of-the-box version of Microsoft CRM, right? Now, don't confuse the influencers area with additional contacts. That's really not the way it's meant to be used. The influencers area of a lead is meant to be used for standalone contacts that may influence a buying decision by this organization. So an example of that might be that you sell to the construction industry and you're selling to a general contractor who is also working with a completely independent architect, right? So that would be a good use of the stakeholders area, is to document that architect who's not part of this company but is involved in the buying decision. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about today is the need to associate more than one contact within this company, Smith Incorporated, for us to prospect them. So if I scroll down here, you'll see the enhancement that we've made, and it works identical to the way that accounts and contacts work in the accounts area of the system. So as I've been working with Sam Smith, Sam's introduced me to a couple other contacts that I need to prospect as well, and I'm going to go ahead and enter those here. So let's say that Sam's wife Mary is involved in the business, and Mary is a VP, and we'll put her in, and we'll hit save, if I could type. And we'll also put Greg Smith in. It's a family-owned business. Greg is also a VP there and very important in the buying decision, so we need to have Greg on our radar. Okay, and we'll go ahead and hit save. So without our enhancement, the only way to do this would be to create multiple lead records, one for Sam, one for Greg, one for Mary, and we've already talked through the problems with that. They'd be 3 completely separate records, and then when you go to qualify one of these, you have 2 that are left as leads and just a bunch of problems that you would have with those disconnected records. So we've done an enhancement here to Dynamics CRM that would let you enter all of the contacts right here on the lead record. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to qualify this. And what we're going to see is we're going to see that it does the standard functionality, which is to create an account for Smith Incorporated. We're also going to see that it creates an opportunity and it would create a contact for Sam. But with our enhancement, it's also going to create a contact for Greg and a contact for Mary within the account, and it's going to link them to the account. So let's go ahead and hit qualify, and we'll let that run for a second. This is a demo system, so it's not at production speed, so that might take just a second for that to complete. So it's going to bring us up to the opportunity. It does link the opportunity to the parent account and also to the primary contact, which in our case would be Sam. I'm going to go ahead and launch into the account record. And you'll notice here that it creates the account for Smith Incorporated. It creates the contact for Sam Smith as the primary contact. And then what you'll notice here is in just a second, I'm just going to refresh this list. That takes a second for it to populate. And there you go. So what you're seeing now is that it created one account with all of those contacts created and associated correctly to that account. So this solves the challenge that is the out-of-the-box way that Microsoft CRM and Dynamics 365 handles, or the inability for it to handle multiple contacts within a lead. We'd certainly love to talk with you about providing this enhancement to you. We feel like it's an important enhancement and it solves a lot of business challenges with using the leads area of the system. So I'll just pop our contact info back up here. Again, my name's Dave Buggy, the president here at Strava Technology Group. If we can help you with this functionality or really anything else related to Dynamics CRM or Dynamics 365, please reach out. We'd love to talk to you. Have a great day.